Duterte's ICC arrest is the first domino. Can new leaders rise in the power struggle ahead? Written by Carmela Fonbuena and read by an automated voice. Introduction.
I am Rodrigo Duterte.
In the Philippines, the powerful are rarely held to account. Rodrigo Duterte, now in the custody of the International Criminal Court, the ICC, is one of few exceptions. The arrest represents a deeply personal victory for Sarah Silas, a mother who lost 2 sons to the drug war. In 2017, her eldest son, Alman, was shot by police during a raid, and months later, her second son, Dickley, was found dead after reportedly being taken by authorities. Lawyer Cristina Conti, who has brought drug war generals to local courts, was delighted they could show the families that their patience and persistence in seeking justice were not in vain.
Sa Pilipinas, sabi nga ng nanay, ang hustisya para lang sa mayaman tsaka makapangyarihan. Ma'am, wala kaming pera, kaya hindi namin kaya yan. Sabi namin, di, pwede. O, di finally, nakita nila kakayanin.
The ICC warrant of arrest on Duterte accuses him as indirect co-perpetrator in the crime against humanity for murder. Retired Filipino ICC Judge Raul Pangalangan said it can be equivalent to a mastermind.
What I've seen in the court is that it doesn't mean that the indirect perpetrator is less evil compared to the direct perpetrator. In this case, the direct perpetrator is the gunman, the indirect perpetrator is the mastermind.
But Silas, Conti, and everybody who celebrated Duterte's arrest know very well that it is only a step, not the completion, of justice. Duterte has maintained loyal supporters, who have mobilized across the Philippines, in The Hague, and other cities abroad to show support and call for his return to the Philippines. They cannot influence the ICC process already underway, but the protests underscore deeper, unresolved issues in the country. The political division shows familiar patterns from 1986 and 2001, where Filipinos who remained loyal to ousted Presidents Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Joseph Estrada were heedless to the demands for justice and accountability. The Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism interviewed thinkers, activists, and other key voices to diagnose these deep political divisions gripping the country. What would it take to rebuild, reconcile, and heal the nation? History professor Vicente Rafael and activist lawyers Cristina Conti, Antonio Lavina, Ruben Carranza, and Dante Gatmaiden reflected on the cycle of impunity, weak justice system, poor literacy, and entrenched corruption, problems long enabled by political dynasties and oligarchies in the country. Journalist and Nobel laureate Maria Ressa shared her views on the role of social media and technological platforms. Draiza Linanding, a passionate Duterte supporter turned critic from Marawi, offered insights into the hold the former president still has over his base. The political divide has sharpened against the backdrop of next month's midterm elections and the presidential elections just 3 years away.
Ikaw, Senator ba to? Ang kalaban.
In the current power struggle between the Dutertes and the Marcoses, those who win over the voters and prevail in the polls will shape the next chapter of the country's history.